Gonna check.
Now, your Way 31 Storm Tracker forecast.
Well, as I was going to say, let's get a check of that forecast. Laine, Pugh here to talk about that incredible heat we're feeling out there. We know those folks searching out there for this man all day have had to deal with that heat.
Yeah, no, it was a hot one today. And if you thought today was hot,
right,
just wait until next week because it's about to get so hot going into the next week. This is why we are under a 31 alert day for both Tuesday and Wednesday of next week due to some dangerous heat conditions, potentially the hottest days we've seen this year. Now, these are going to be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. when we can see these really hot temperatures for all of us here in the Tennessee Valley. Now, just because they start on Tuesday and Wednesday does not mean that we won't be feeling the heat early. So this is for tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're under a heat advisory for all of us here in the shaded orange for max heat index values reaching up to 106. So if you're going to be outdoors tomorrow, make sure you're staying hydrated and taking breaks from the sun. Again, this does expire at 9 p.m. tomorrow, but I will be highly surprised if they don't extend it or even issue some excessive heat warnings within the next couple of days. Here's what we're talking about temperature-wise. Upper 90s, 97 for Monday, 98 for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then going into the latter part of the work week, we'll take a slight step back in temperatures, which is going to be very much needed after what we're going to be dealing with through for the beginning of the week. This is what a look of what our heat index values could be going into Monday, up to 106, 105 here in Huntsville as well as Athens and Decatur, 102 in Lawrenceburg, 101 in Guntersville. And if you think that's hot, just wait until Tuesday. Some of us could be reaching almost 110 for our heat index values. So definitely going to be dangerous heat if you're going to be outdoors. Again, make sure you're practicing your heat safety. This is why it's causing all of it. We're under a ridge of high pressure, which is making us feel lots of heat and not have a lot of rain. Usually we do like high pressure, but this time of the year, it does bring some really hot temperatures. Good news is, again, the rain chances are going to be very slight going into the work week, especially to end off the weekend this week. So this is going to be a look at what we can expect going into Sunday as well as Monday. We'll have a chance to see some isolated to scattered showers, but other than that, not looking at any severe weather, maybe just a few brief periods of some heavy rainfall. Forecast lows tonight in the low to mid 70s, 71 Guntersville, 74 Muscle Shoals, 73 in Decatur, and then starting the day tomorrow, again, going to be in the low to mid 90s with heat index values reaching 106 degrees. Going to be very hot. Here's a look at your Way 31 Storm Tracker's 10-day forecast. Again, 31 alert days for Tuesday and Wednesday due to the heat. Heat's going to stay with us as we go into Thursday and Friday as well. But notice as we go into next weekend, we'll take a step back into temperatures back into the upper 80s. We'll have a slight chance to see some isolated showers throughout the work week, but it's going to be very hit or miss. Not all of us are going to see the rain, so the main story is going to continue to be the dangerous heat.
Yeah, those 31 alert days certainly have my attention, and we can't stress that enough. Pay attention to that heat, especially on those days. We'll, of course, be on top of that for folks throughout the week, too. Thank you so much, Laine. And we'll be right back.